Hey everybody, welcome to the Daily Muddy. I'm Ashley Conrad. Joining me today, Michael Gaines with the Hannibal Arts Council. Welcome.
Thank you.
I should say welcome back.
Yeah, glad to be here.
I'm glad you're here. Every time you're here, we talk about all the cool and interesting stuff you have going on in Hannibal as it pertains to the arts. And April, May, June, July, all through the summer months.
Keep going.
Yeah. There's no shortage of events and opportunities to get involved.
Yeah, we actually do take January where we have really literally no programs. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
But you're using that month to kind of prepare for the rest of,
Yeah, you know, you got to have that luxury of some time just to plan. So we literally close our organization in January, and we're appreciative of our board for approving that.
Yes, absolutely.
Because it pays off in the end that the year's well organized and everything's ready to go.
Yes. So let's talk about, I mean, obviously, we have a few huge button topics that we want to touch on, but we have a lot of stuff coming up that we don't want to miss. Even sold out shows. We got to touch on those too, right?
We really do. We had last weekend, we had 2 workshops that sold out a month ahead of time. It was Fused Glass. We have another one this coming weekend. It sold out a few weeks ago. So those are on the hands-on kind of workshop type things. And we've had a standing room only classical piano concert. We had another one last weekend. We have one coming up with Seth Wade, which we're going to talk about a little bit more later. We have gallery openings. We have, it just goes on and on and on.
And I think it's important to note the sold out, you know, because it just goes to show you need to jump on these things, and if you don't think it pertains to you, you're not looking hard enough.
No, exactly. And another sold out one is an art camp that's not till July 6th. We have 2 sessions, 3rd through 5th graders, 6th through 8th. And it literally, I was sitting in the waiting room, sold out.
That's so cool.
And it's April?
Yeah. So, and this isn't till July?
Yeah, it's not till July.
That's incredible. And, you know, when it comes to kids, obviously we want to get our kids engaged. So it's great to hear that it's sold out.
All of our kids programs this year so far have sold out. And are selling out, and I think we'll see some expansion in that within our organization, because that's the core of really, you know, you want to create good memories for kids growing up in our community, and the arts can be a part of that, and also just the idea that parents or grandparents are creating experiences with their kids and grandkids, and I think that's awesome. We also started a pre-K program once a month, and that's been growing as well. So everything we're doing with kids and families is really good and has a good foundation, but I really think we'll be growing it.
Absolutely.
But all the other stuff too, like the exhibits and workshops that we're doing for adults, it's just our community is like a sponge. Or I can say our area. Because when we look at who's coming, it's Hannibal, it's Palmyra, Monroe City, Quincy, Barry, you know, whatever.
Yeah, you have a far reach, absolutely.
So we really do, with our programming, are hopefully filling a need. Yeah.
Well, I believe you are. One of the needs, I'm very intrigued by this, because it's not something that comes to my mind. I'm not a songwriter. I don't have a need for that, but I think it's so cool that you're offering this.
Sure. Yeah. Singer, songwriter. We're doing a series of free concerts, actually, in addition to a seminar, which is just taking it deeper. It's taking a local musician, in this case Seth Wade, and he's doing 2 seminars. One for basically teenagers, 13 to 17. It's free. Then there's one for adults, 18 and over, and that's like $20. So you spend a couple hours with Seth Wade talking about songwriting, lyric writing, composing, and then he has done a great job of getting himself out there and promoting and scheduling concerts and really supplementing his income through performing in this area. And we have a lot of professional visual artists that are here that are making their living selling art, basically. But on the songwriting side is something we really hadn't thought about covering. So Seth was willing to come in and do a concert and then follow up with a seminar series just to share his experience in a kind of informal. It's not going to be a classroom where you're maybe taking notes, but he's willing to share his story of how he's done it and how he approaches lyric writing. And for me, again, that's something I'm excited about going to. It's fun when you get to work in an organization that's doing programs that you want to come to.
Right.
It's not like I got to come because I work here.
Yeah.
It's actually like
Very interesting.
I love what we do, and a lot of people, when other people do as well.
Yes.
It's really exciting.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that. It's not till May 9th are the seminars. Then there's the youth one is at 10 a.m. and the adult one is at 1 p.m. So we do, simple registration. The youth one's easy.
Yeah.
It's free. Just sign up. We want to know you're coming because we have some swag.
Swag.
As well.
Everybody loves swag.
I know.
Yes.
Who knew that the Arts Council would ever have like guitar picks with our own logo?
Ooh, look at you being all rad. Yeah, that's awesome.
But before that there's an opportunity to hear Seth perform for free. It's a songwriters. It's called Songs and Stories. So it's not just performing; it's actually sharing the behind the scenes.
Sure.
So that's on Sunday, April 26th. That's a free concert at the Arts Council, 2:00. Just come and enjoy, and then we'll probably get some more registrations for the seminar. Maybe after hearing
I'm sure.
him as well, going I think he has something to share.
Yeah.
And let's go to the workshop. So there's those things and many others from Coffee Talk, our lecture series coming up. We've been doing really well with those, and a gallery opening or two before all this happens, and a kids program or two.
Yeah.
So lots going on. But
see, I knew it.
Yeah.
Never a
we
shortage.
even have a plein air workshop, which is, we actually unfortunately canceled our plein air event, which is a weekend painting event in Hannibal and Canton. But we are doing a workshop for people in the area to hone their plein air skills, just to go out on site, paint in the sun, hopefully.
Fingers crossed.
And we're going to the Orchard in Hannibal, which is an event center centered around a 19th century barn, and it's just a beautiful setting. So that's also filling up as well.
So many things.
Yeah, there's lots.
Yeah, I would say anything else, but I know that there's just a whole slew of things. Now, if anybody is interested in learning more about, obviously, the full calendar of programs, seminars, etc., where would they go?
There's three things. Eventbrite.com has anything to do with registration, or whether it's free or paid. So anything with tickets or registration. HannibalArts.com. And the old Book of Faces.
Yes. We love the Book of Faces, absolutely. And then if you're interested in the Seth Wade performances or the seminar, same place?
Yeah.
Find the information?
Everything we do is on all of those.
There you go.
Yeah.
Well, get more information, get engaged, lots of opportunity here. Thank you so much, Michael. I always appreciate sitting down with you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. All right, thanks so much. All right, guys, coming up next, Ethan Nienaber with Quincy Community Theatre is here to talk about Come From Away. Stay tuned.
Welcome out to Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer and it feels so right. I'll meet you out on Broadway underneath Shamrock Light. We're gonna have a good time on the patio tonight. There's a party down at Kelly's on Broadway tonight. We're drinking cold beer on a champagne night. We're feeling all alone and you got no place to go. So come down here and drink a beer on Kelly's patio.
Welcome to Cedar Club, Quincy's favorite local bar. A friendly corner bar with a laid-back atmosphere and affordable drinks. It's the perfect spot for a great time. With entertainment galore, including shuffleboard, golden tea, pool, foosball, and winning gaming machines. Cedar Club's latest edition is the best spot to catch your favorite game. Great drinks, great friends, and great times. Cedar Club, 20th and Cedar in Quincy.
Utopia is now open every day from 10 a.m. till 10 p.m. and till 1 a.m. on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Chill out with a craft cocktail or an ice-cold beer. And Utopia's got the latest gaming machines with big jackpots ready for you to win. Need the perfect spot for your next celebration? Utopia features a beautiful event venue, available now for parties, reunions, and private events. So come see what all the buzz is about. The drinks are cold, the space is hot, and Utopia is ready for you.
Welcome to the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
With 6 big screens, a new larger kitchen, and now more seating capacity, the Abbey is the place to be before, during, and after the big game. Come enjoy fan-favorite appetizers, steaks, burgers, and a variety of daily food and drink specials. Can't join us? Carryout is available too. Now with a convenient drive-up window to better serve you. 1736 Spring in Quincy. Opens at 3 p.m. Tuesday through Sunday.
Come join all your friends at the Abbey, a Quincy tradition.
Jackpot Maggie's brings the spirit of Las Vegas to Quincy. Relax, have a drink, and try your luck on the machines. Jackpot Maggie's brings real Vegas fun home. A clean, comfortable atmosphere and a great location at 1515 South 12th. Jackpot Maggie's is full of games, friendly service, and drinks that won't break the bank. Are you ready for some Q Vegas action? Jackpot Maggie's is ready. It's a doggone good time.
The Liquor Booth is your home for a huge selection of beer, wine, and spirits. The Liquor Booth has 2 locations in Quincy, 3520 Broadway and 1500 North 12th Street. The Liquor Booth, where it's always happy hour.
And welcome back. Joining me now, my friend Ethan Nienaber with Quincy Community Theatre. Welcome, my friend.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for coming back. So every time you're here, we talk about a great performance, and we don't want to discount any of those other productions. But this one, just talking to you before we got rolling here, it seems like a very, very special performance to you.
It really is. It really is.
Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I've been so lucky to be at the helm of this one, directing this show, Come From Away. And it goes up the next couple of weekends, 17th through the 19th, the 23rd through the 26th. We got matinees on Sunday for those that want the earlier show. But it is a one-of-a-kind show. There is really nothing like it out there. It is a relatively new show, for those that aren't familiar. Okay. This is a musical, an original musical, not a jukebox musical, about this small town in Newfoundland, Canada called Gander that had a little bit under 10,000 people, and they took in almost double their population in airline refugees when the American airspace closed on 9/11.
Wow.
So it's this incredibly touching story about this small community that really pulled together to double in size and host people from all over the world that have all these different, experiences and cultures and needs. And so it's this gorgeous, gorgeous show with incredible original music that is performed by 12 actors.
Wow.
And these 12 actors play over 60 different roles. And so they transition and transform on stage right before your very eyes. One moment they're a pilot, the next moment they're a passenger, the next moment they're a local. And it is just breakneck speed, but the whole way through, you just get nothing but hope.
Yeah.
It is just filled with wonderful, wonderful hope, especially in the wake of such a tragedy.
Yes.
It's amazing what can blossom out of such a really, really tough moment in our history. And for so many of us, we remember it so vividly.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
But this show highlights all of the things that actually grew out of it in the most positive way.
Right.
So it is so special. It is one of those ones that everyone in our community, as soon as the word gets out, they are going to be clamoring for tickets. So I'm here to tell everyone, get your tickets right now.
Don't sleep on
wait.
this. Yeah.
Yes, because as soon as that first weekend happens, I guarantee you that second weekend will sell out immediately.
I feel like
because it's special.
It happens a lot with QCT performances because, everybody's like, oh, I'll get tickets. And then you start hearing everybody chatter about how amazing it is, the musical performances, the actors, the talent, the lighting, the set design. Everybody gets so hyped up about it, then tickets start to go. And then you have the people like myself who I'm a bit of a procrastinator. I'm like, I didn't get tickets.
That's normal. I mean, honestly, I get it. Like, you don't know what your weekend's going to shape up like. You don't know if something's going to pop up. But put this one on your calendar.
Okay.
And put it on the calendar for the first weekend
you can
be there ahead of the second weekend, and you can be the one to tell everyone, no, don't wait.
Yeah.
You got to go see this one.
Sure.
Because I got to say, again, I love everything that we do. I'm so proud of all the work that we do on our stage. But our designers, our scenic and lighting designers just absolutely knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
You have a treat for the eyes when you come to see this one too. Yeah. And not to mention, these 12 actors that you're going to see have really poured themselves into this thing. This is a tall task.
Yeah.
If you come to see the show, you can read my director's note, and I wrote a little bit about how challenging it is. And it's not for them wanting to say, oh, good luck accomplishing this. It's not because they're saying oh, you'll never do what we did on Broadway. They're saying this was a challenging moment for everyone involved.
It's tough.
It was so tough on the actual people. It's based on these true stories and these real interviews. The writers went there and gathered all of these experiences at the 10-year reunion and then wrote the musical from that.
Yeah.
And they did it with intention to say, this is going to be a hard show to mount, but it's going to be worth it.
Right.
Because everything that they did during that time, these real people, was worth it. But it was challenging. It's like, how do you feed 7,000
That's what
new
I'm
people all of a
thinking.
sudden. How do you clothe them? How do you house them? How do you get through a week together all of a sudden when you don't really have the infrastructure in place? Your town's not built for that. So
and that's not even accounting for the differences in like different backgrounds and how you bring people in and kind of have a melting pot within a community that was once so small and now it's so
Yes, it's so vast. Yes, and so you see really beautiful moments in the show. There's one that I think if anyone's on the fence about it, if you're a person of faith, there is a beautiful sequence in the show called Prayer. And you get to see all of the different religions in their own melting pot moment. And it's led by this beautiful, Christian prayer, make me a channel of your peace. But then you get Muslims praying, you get Jews praying, you get Hindus praying. And it just comes into this gorgeous medley where you just go, we're all the same. We are all the same. We all have the same base needs and wants. And you just, I don't know how anyone can come to this show walking out of there not feeling phenomenally hopeful about what it means to just wrap your arms around someone next to you, right? Whether it's a community member that you know in passing, it's your neighbors, it's your friends of a friend. We all could use a little bit of a lift sometimes.
Amen.
And at the cornerstone of this show is the belief that you can do that at any moment. It doesn't take this, massive historical event to be able to lift one another up. So it's one of those shows you're just going to feel so good walking out of it. And you're probably going to have a bunch of favorite new music. That's the thing I keep telling folks. A lot of people don't know the score. It is
I don't know the score.
Absolutely phenomenal. It's phenomenal. You've got these beautiful, gorgeous, intricate stacked harmony moments. And then you've got, I think in my opinion, one of the best standalone solo songs called Me in the Sky in all of musical theater ever. It is, oh my goodness.
That's a tall task, okay, Ethan?
Yes,
I'm standing by it.
I'm standing by it though,
right.
because it is written so well. It's kind of this reflection song about this first female pilot for American Airlines.
Okay.
She happened to be one of the pilots that landed in Gander. And so her story, she goes through it in this beautiful solo number. And if anyone knows the show out there, they're going, oh yeah, I love that song. That's a great song. But when you hear our actor sing this song and just what our team has done with it, you're gonna jump to your feet. I mean, I almost sobbed like a baby in our dress rehearsal last night because it is just so moving. And I know the show. I've been with the show since the beginning here. So it even gets me, and I know exactly what's gonna come and happen.
That is incredible. Obviously, I could sit here and talk to you all day, but we don't want to spill any secrets.
Yes. You gotta come check it out for yourself. I'll keep a little bit to the imagination until then.
But you have absolutely sold me just the passion behind your eyes in talking about it, but also the story. As you mentioned, we could all use a little hope right now. And if you leave this production without a little more hope, you're probably not in the right show.
Yeah, it might not be the show for you, but look, it's one of those shows that I felt like we needed at this time. When we were looking at programming it, we got early access to it. We were one of the first community theaters in the country to get special early offer for it, and we jumped on it because it has so many relevant ties to this area, to Quincy. It's got all of these incredible refugee stories, and with being this smaller community that we are, this is our story.
That's what I'm like. I'm wondering, I think we'd be able to do this. I think we would be able to do it.
Absolutely.
And do it well.
And I'll speak for myself as someone who is essentially a come from away from Quincy. I'm not originally from here, but to call this place home now, I see so much of my own experience in this show. It is just, it just does my heart so good. I think it's probably part of what gets me so emotional and so fired up about it, because we have this here. So if you want to come and be reminded of all the incredible do-good-ers or do-good that is happening in our community, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You gotta come to this show. And I'll highlight one other thing real quick, is that we've also partnered with a lot of other local organizations to highlight some of those more invisible groups that are doing a lot of good in our community. So if you come to the show, you might, we have all these different organizations sort of adopting a performance. So you might get to learn a little bit more about what the fire department actually does for our community, or what the Humane Society does for our community, or the health department, or the Salvation Army. It's really been an awesome opportunity to open our doors and bring our entire community in, and really highlight some of the cool stuff that's going on with those groups and the ways that they support us and the rest of our community without us even knowing. So it's a feel-good moment. And I also gotta say, a lot of people, they're like, I have a hard time sitting through a show. It's 100 minutes. There's no intermission.
piece of cake.
It goes fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it'll fly by. You'll be like, wait, is that it?
I want more.
Yes,
That's what
exactly.
we'll be saying. We want more.
Exactly.
Well, very cool concept. Thank you and your crew for tackling the task of bringing the heavy content here, but then shaping it in a way that is sure to be a feel-good moment. I appreciate you. Ahead of this show, obviously, I haven't seen it, but I am very much looking forward to it. Very, very cool. Do not sleep on the opportunity to get tickets to this production.
Yes.
How do they go about doing that?
Yeah, you can head to our website at oneqct.org and look for Come From Away. Again, we got shows 17th through the 19th this coming weekend here, and then 23rd through the 26th. Perfect. So don't wait. Be the first to say that you saw it, so that you don't have to be the one that said you missed out, because it's gonna go as soon as people start to see it. Yeah.
Everybody's gonna be singing its praises, and thank you so much, Ethan. Always a pleasure to sit down and chat with you. I know you have more productions coming up, but let's focus on this one. It sounds like it's gonna be fantastic. Get your tickets, get them today. Do not miss this show, or I'm gonna tell you all about it. Okay, guys? And you don't want me to do it, because I'm not gonna do it justice. So.
That's right. You don't want to say you missed out.
Yes, exactly. So get your tickets today for Come From Away, Quincy Community Theatre. Always putting on a great performance. Thank you so much. Appreciate you.
Thanks for having me. Always
absolutely.
a pleasure.
Thanks. All right, guys. I think that does it for today's Daily Muddy. We'll catch you back here tomorrow for more.